Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we are going to do another makeup collection tour video. So today we have my lipstick collection on my lips and my lip liner and my lip glosses collection. So this is where I basically show you what my current collection is in that category, and then I also kind of declutter as I go along as well. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTube things like subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. You know, we got to go through the quick little disclaimers before we actually get into the collection tour and declutter. So firstly, I have a large collection. Yes, I do. This is a judgment-free zone. If you want to have a minimalist collection, good for you. If you want to have a large collection, good for you. Whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. That's how we roll around here. In no ways am I bragging about my collection or anything like that. I just love makeup. I've got to be honest with you. I just love it and I want it all. That's me. Anything that isn't expired will absolutely go to a home that will love and adore it. I have a lot of people in my life that just love makeup and especially lipsticks, so don't you worry, nothing will get wasted. And then also this look is going to be in an upcoming video. I think this video will be up before it, where I do a look with each one of my Natasha Denona mini palettes, and this is with the Natasha Denona mini gold. And then on my lips is the new Lisa Eldridge Rouge lipstick in Romy with the Hourglass Sublime lip gloss over the top. All right, let's get into the declutter and tour. So this is my lipstick collection. So these are all just liquid lips and lipsticks, and then after that we will do lip glosses and lip balms, and then we will do lip liners. So this is gonna be a long one. Grab a snack and hopefully you're ready to just hang out and chill. And I actually think I'm probably gonna declutter a bit. Famous last words, maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I do think I potentially will, just because there's a lot of lipsticks in here that I just absolutely love the packaging of, or love the idea of having, but I actually don't use, and maybe it's time to let them go. We'll see. We'll see how we go. So I'm going to do it by type, so like, or by brand, I should say, and then we'll do singles after. All right, let's do it. So this is my entire Lisa Eldridge lipstick collection. If you are new around here, Lisa Eldridge is one of my favorite makeup brands, plus she is my favorite makeup artist. I love and adore her, so I pretty much try and collect all of her makeup, just because it's just, not even just because of her, but I find her makeup pure perfection. Now I've actually recently, I did a review of her new Rouge Experience lipsticks here, and in that video I actually swatched every single one of my Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. So I'm not going to swatch these here, but I will insert, like, in a second, the screenshots of every single one of these lipsticks swatched, and it will be swatched by formula type. So I'm just going to quickly show you the ones that I have, and then we'll swipe into the swatches just so you can see them. So these are the two, what are these called again? Like the melting lip balms. I not really, but I have two shades of these. I have Epinouis and Sweet Fig. So Epinouis is like a pink one, and then Sweet Fig is a brown one. These are very, very cute. I really like these. They have an ever so soft fragrance taste to them, but it's very, very soft and only lasts about 10 seconds for me. But these are kind of, think of these like a tinted lip balm, really. They're not, oh, actually no, these are very hydrating. Apologies, I was getting confused with a different one then. They are hydrating on the lips, kind of like a tinted lip balm, and you will need to constantly reapply these because they're not very long wearing. But if you're just after like a tinted lip balm fuss-free type product, a little bit more tinted than just your average kind of lip balm, if you will, these are really good. These three right here are her Insanely Saturated formula. No, I apologize. Her Luxuriously Lucent formula. So I have Kitten Mischief, Le Rephr, and Je ne sais quoi. And this is basically like a satin lipstick formula, and I love it. This one is one of my favorite formulas from her. Le Rephr is actually my favorite shade from her. I love and adore these. They're not as long wearing as some of her other formulas, but they are truly, truly impeccable, and they're kind of like one of those formulas where you can just like put them on in the dark and they look good regardless. These two are her Insanely Saturated formula. So I have Strawberry Shock and Sunday Matinee, and they're similar to the True Velvets in feeling, a little bit more lightweight, I want to say, but very, very similar. But these are intense pigment, like intense, and they last. Like I can put these on and they last the entire day without fail. I do not need to reapply them. They last through my coffee consumption like the longest wearing lipsticks. My Lisa lipsticks, just FYI, they might look a little bit dodgy, some of them, just because here in Australia it gets freaking hot in summer and it can just cause them to melt a little bit. So just, you might want to keep that in mind when you store them. I have 5 of the True Velvets. So I have Ribbon right here and Fawn. Fawn is actually one of my favorites, and I love Fawn as a cream blush, and actually you can use her lipsticks as cream blushes as well. So I have those 2, and then I have Decade, Petal, and Sorcery. So Decade, Petal, and Sorcery. And the True Velvets are kind of like they remind me of like the Westman Atelier lip suedes a little bit. They're kind of, they're a more matte, velvety type formula, not a full matte. They're still very hydrating on the lips. They're intensely pigmented and very lightweight and comfortable, and they are long wearing. Again, another formula that I can wear all day, and they last longer on me than even like a liquid lip formula. These are brilliant. And then we have her newest one. So this is the Rouge Experience, and these are a refillable one. I just recently did a whole review of these on my channel if you're wondering. So I'll show you this one. This is the shade Romy, and you can just like pull it out, and it is refillable, and you can like interchange them. And then in these ones, so I just got the refills and I can like interchange them out. So this one is Ashes of Roses, Ribbon again, and Simone. And Simone and Romy are my favorite, and also this ribbon is stunning. It's so bright and like, oh, beautiful on the lips. And these are more of like a balm type feeling lipstick. They are pigmented, but they're more pigmented than the Luxuriously Lucent, but they're not as pigmented as the True Velvet. And Lisa Eldridge describes them as halfway, like half True Velvet, half Luxuriously Lucent type formula, and I completely agree with that sentiment. I think that's exactly the kind of formula. So they are long wearing, they're longer than the Luxuriously Lucent, but they're not as long as the True Velvet. Then we have my absolutely beloved, these are magnetic, so they're not gonna like sit properly. This is my Westman Atelier lipstick collection. These are the lip suedes, and I love, 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 love these so much. So much. So I have Lacquer, PK, Rue, and Rephr. Actually, sorry, this is Rephr, this is PK. So I will quickly swatch these. PK is my favorite. Look at that one. Rue is actually my mom's favorite. Rephr is beautiful, especially if you love a pink. And then Lacquer is a really nice, if you like a peachy coral, you'll love it, but I like it as like a center brightening shade. And these are kind of, they're like a more hydrating version of the True Velvets from Lisa Eldridge. They're very, very lightweight on the lips. Not a full satin, but not a full matte. Very, very comfortable, and they're quite long wearing, but not as long wearing as the True Velvets, but more long wearing than the Rouge Experience formula from Lisa. So it's safe to say none of those are going anywhere. Next, let's do my Queen Musia lipstick collection. They actually sent me all of these in PR. So I have Becky Sharp, and Becky Sharp is one of my favorites because it's this beautiful, like slightly mauvey brown color. And then this one is Molly Bloom, which is kind of like a peachy color. Then we have Madame Bovary, which is like a pink. Then we have Dorian, like a coral. Then Montreux. And lastly, Ada. I think I can get rid of some of these. I'm gonna keep Ada. I'm definitely gonna keep Becky Sharp, which is this one. I really want to keep this one, which was Montreux, I think. Yes, Montreux, because I really like that color. And I really like this color too, which is Dorian. I think that's Dorian, yeah. So we'll keep those. And then I think I'm going to get rid of these two right here. So Madame Bovary and Molly Bloom. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of these two ones, which is these two shades here, just because I'm not going to wear that type of a pink, and I already have a shade like that with lacquer from Westman Atelier. So let's get rid of those two and keep the other four. Sigma Beauty also sent me all of their lipsticks, or I don't know if this is every single one of their shades, but they sent me this giant PR package with a heap of their lip color, like lip formulas. So these are the lipsticks they sent. So this one is the shade Ecstasy. Oh, nice red. This one is Peach Tea. Oh, Peach Tea is beautiful. Okay, so Peach Tea we're definitely keeping. I like the teardrop shape. This one is Deja Vu. Oh yes, I very much like Deja Vu. We shall keep that one. This one is New Mod. Oh, I also really like New Mod, so we shall keep that. This one is Red Velvet. I think I can move Red Velvet on just because I have a deep brown like that in Lisa and Westman Atelier, and I think I'm going to move this red on as well just because I have quite a few reds already. And then this one is Temptation. Oh, that's actually quite pretty. I'm going to keep Temptation actually. I really like that shade. My mum's going to love this one actually. I'm going to put that aside for her. This is their lip cream formulas, which I did already move some of these on, but I really like these actually. This is Begonia. Begonia is my favorite. I actually really love this formula from Sigma. It is really, really good, and Begonia is stunning on the lips. I've worn that quite a lot on my channel, so I'm keeping that. This one is New Mod. Yeah, see, I really like that too, so we'll keep that. And then this one is Dusty Rose. I just really like this formula from Sigma. Oh yeah, Dusty Rose is staying, absolutely. So we shall keep those. They also sent me a few of their liquid lips. I think I decluttered a couple of these already as well, just ones that I knew I wasn't going to wear. So let's just check these ones. This one is New Mod. I'm guessing this is a popular shade from them that they put in all formulas. I don't need New Mod in every formula, so let's get rid of this one because I know I like the lip cream more. This one's Cashmere. That's gonna go maybe for now. This one is Corderosa, which is another popular shade from them. Oh yeah, I like Corderosa. Yeah, we'll keep Corderosa for sure. And then this one is Dapper. I like that name. And I like that shade. I'm going to keep Dapper and then move Cashmere along. Actually, no. I'm going to move Dapper along and keep Cashmere because I'm going to wear that more than I'm going to wear that. Let's be realistic. And I forgot this one, sorry. This is Fable. I'm going to declutter Fable. These are my Glaminatrix lipsticks, which the Glaminatrix lipstick formula does not get the love and hype that it deserves. So this is the shade Joyful, and this one is my favorite because it's more of a lighter peachy brown. I love it. It's such a good formula. It reminds me a lot actually of the Westman Atelier lip suedes, this formula. This one is Modest, which again, very gorgeous. I'd like to see them expand this shade range actually. And then this one is Chic. And Chic is actually my least favorite because it does have a bit more of a ruddy, browny, pinky undertone to it. So I am actually going to declutter Chic because I think my mom will really like that shade actually. These are the Nars, is it the Sensual Afterglow lipsticks they called them? And these are kind of like a tinted lip balm as well. So I have Breathless, which is really pretty. And then I have Dolce Vita, which is also really pretty. So I'm going to keep those. And then also in the same kind of vein of a type of product, these are the Kosas, what are they called? The like wet lips or something. So this one is Hot Beach. And it's kind of like a pink, see? See how they're a similar formula? And this one is Papaya Treat. So I'm going to keep all these because I really like the shades, and I like using these for work when I want something with a tint to it and it's fuss free and easy to put on. But I will say the NARS ones are more hydrating than the Kosas ones, but the Eldridge ones are actually the most hydrating out of the 3 of these formulas. So if you are someone like me who's actually like finds your lips can be sensitive to a lot of lip products and want something a little bit more hydrating, I'd go the Eldridge ones. However, the NARS ones are also pretty good, but the only reason why I keep the Kosas ones, even though they're not as hydrating as I would like, is just because I really like the shades. They don't like sting my lips or anything, they're just not like a lip balm. These are 2 Rabanne lipsticks. So I have one of their new glassy satin lips, and this is in the shade Hang Up, and it's one of my favorite lipsticks I own because that shade is absolute perfection to me, and I love the formula. It's very fuss free and easy to apply. You can kind of like put it on in the dark, not super long wearing, but I can just like easily put it back on without a mirror in front of me. So I love this one. And then this one is the Tea, and it's a matte, and it's quite a dark brown, so I don't love this one as much, but I'm gonna keep it because I like to have, like, I'll do a Rabanne kind of brand review at some point, so it'll be good to have in my collection. But eventually this will go to my mother because she will love that. What's Up Beauty sent me their most recent lipsticks, and these are a work of art. So look at this. Isn't that phenomenal? They're amazing. So this one is the shade Seba. Pretty sure this one's my favorite. I've worn this in a couple of videos, I'm pretty sure. Seba's gorgeous. And then this one is Eye of Ra, which I like as like a little bit of a brightening shade, but also a peachy shade. It's very pretty as well. And then this one is Unk, I think is how you pronounce it. And I'm actually going to declutter Unk because I'm not going to wear that shade a whole lot. So that one can move on. This is a great formula. It's more of a matte formula, but it's a comfortable matte. It's very opaque and very, very long wearing. So I do recommend checking these out if they interest you. I have 2 Victoria Beckham Posh lipsticks, and they are phenomenal, and also some of my favorite lipsticks in my collection. So this one is Girl, which is my favorite shade, and I actually wore this as my wedding lipstick when I got married, and this is Pout. And these are not super duper opaque, but they look a lot more opaque on the lips. I also find these just make my lips look real juicy, like in a really nice way. The shades are really complementary on my skin tone. You do need to reapply them quite a bit. As you can tell, they're not going to last for super duper long on the lips, but again, another formula that you can like put on in the dark and it's gonna look good no matter what. So I also really like these for like work when I'm just at my desk and I want to apply a lippy without a mirror and stuff. I love these. I think they look really chic on the lips. These are my Hourglass lipsticks. So I have 2 of the satin and 1 of the matte. So this is Magnolia in the matte, and I don't really like this one. I don't like the shade as much. It's a bit too peachy, and I didn't like the formula of this one as much. It's a bit drying on the lips, but I will keep it because I like to kind of have all of the Hourglass products in my collection. And then I have 2 of the satin ones, and these are freaking phenomenal. So this one is Oasis, and it's kind of like a brownie nude, and it's absolutely stunning on my skin tone. Or again, another one that's like a really great everyday lip color. You can put this on fuss free. You don't really need a mirror or anything, but it's a lot more longer wearing than say the Posh lipsticks from Victoria Beckham. So not as long wearing as like a True Velvet from Lisa, but it's got some pretty decent wear time to it. It just looks stunning. And then this one is Tide. So same but different, and I just absolutely love them both. I think they're gorgeous, so I will keep those, and I highly recommend the Hourglass satin lipsticks, truly. These are my Tom Ford lipsticks. I love this packaging so much. So I'm not even going to get rid of these even if they're off, but I don't think they should be. So this one is Indian Rose. And I'll be honest, it's not really my favorite color. It's a bit too pink, but this packaging is like my dream packaging. I love the pink and the black, so I don't care. And then this one is Casablanca. And again, it's like a deeper pinky red brown color. And then this one is Scarlet Rock. and this is probably one of the longest wearing reds I have in my collection, and it is very bright. It's actually stunning. I don't think you can get it in this packaging anymore, but I believe you can still get this shade. I love this packaging, but and this is a long wearing lipstick, like a long wearing lipstick. I love this one. I have two of the Natasha Denona My Dream lipsticks because I never want to be without it, but also this one got really melted. But look how little I have left. This is probably my most used lipstick in my collection. It is my favorite shade on me. I absolutely love and adore it. If you're my skin tone and you find a lot of my recommendations like suit you, this is the one lipstick I probably recommend, even over like the Westman and everything. This is just, it is so perfect for like every look. These are my Chanel lipsticks. So I'm not going to swatch this one because it will literally not be able to come off, but it is the red liquid lip. So you apply this first and then it's like a gloss over the top and it like seals it in. I actually don't find this to be that long. I know, like, sorry, let me finish my sentence. I don't find this to be that long wearing on me. It's long wearing, but like it doesn't survive my coffee consumption, whereas like the True Velvet from Lisa, for example, or even this Tom Ford matte formula, they survive my coffee consumption. Surprisingly, this one doesn't. I have tried it so many different types and ways, but it just doesn't. But it is still a beautiful red, don't get me wrong, but it's not the longest wearing liquid lip, I personally find. And then this is the Rouge Coco Flash in the shade 174, and it's beautiful, like absolutely stunning shade. Look at that. But it is so short wearing, so you basically need to keep this in your pocket and just constantly keep reapplying it. So I like it, don't get me wrong, but I just it's not quite long wearing enough for me. It would be good under like on top of like say a Rephr lip sculpt where you can like set the lip liner, and it will probably keep it longer wearing. And then these two are the Rouge Allures. I think these might be limited edition. So this is the shade Midnight and 6 AM or 0600. So this is 0600. No, sorry. This one is Midnight, apologies. The red is Midnight and this brownie one is 0600, and I'll be honest, neither of these are like my all-time favorite shades. I totally picked this up for the packaging. I am not even going to pretend with you, but I'm absolutely keeping them because they have a moment, you know, and I love the packaging so much. And yeah, I don't care what that says about me. Also, this formula is like a matte formula. It's a comfortable matte. It's definitely not uncomfortable at all, but it's not as long wearing as a True Velvet or like the Tom Ford mattes, but it's still pretty decent. My Hermes lipsticks. Oh, you guys know I love an Hermes lipstick. This one is actually, it was limited edition. It's the Brilliant Rouge Brunei, and this is more of a sheer. See how this is quite sheer? It's kind of like the Lisa Eldridge Balms and like the NARS Sensual Afterglow type formula. And actually I really like this. I like the formula. I don't know what I was thinking picking up the red. I picked this up for the packaging, you guys. I did. I don't like a super sheer red like this. But if you do, it is actually a lovely formula, truly. But these two are also some of my all-time favorite lipsticks in my collection. And Rose and Sense here is probably up there with my, well, not probably, it is up there with my Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick in terms of being one of my all-time favorites. I love this. This is a satin formula, but it's a little bit more longer wearing than your average satin, but it just feels so comfortable on the lips. And this Rose Incense shade in particular is truly pure perfection. And then this one is Beige Kalahari, which is kind of like my everyday shade, and it looks a little bit like peachy looking here, but when you pair it with a lip liner, like a more brown nude lip liner, it's pure perfection. Again, a satin, and just honestly, like the Hermes lipstick formulas, aside from the packaging being absolute goals, the Hermes lipstick formulas are some of the best around, I personally think, as well. These are my Pat McGrath Labs lipsticks. So this one is Omi, and it's kind of like a dark mauvey brown. And my husband got me this for Christmas, so I'm going to keep it, and I love the packaging, so it's not going anywhere. This one is Lady Stardust, and I always forget how much I like this. Whenever I put it on, I'm like, oh, that's right, I love this. It looks so much nicer when you pair it with the right lip liner. It's absolutely beautiful. This one is Negligee and is one of the Nude Allure formulas. I actually don't even know if you can get these shades anymore. I know she got rid of some of them, but Negligee is such a nice brownie. peachy brownie undertone. I really like it. This one is Veiled Rose, which is the pinky leaning, and I actually am gonna declutter Veiled Rose because I've got a heap in those shades. Like if I've got rose and scents and stuff, I don't wear them enough to like that kind of a pink. This one is my favorite. This is Nude Romantique 2, and it is pure perfection. Look at that. Pure perfection, truly. I love it. And actually, I'm going to get rid of Negligee, and I'm just going to keep Nude Romantique 2 because I can only wear so many lips. And then I actually got these for free in an order once. So this one is Divine Rose. It's the matte formula. Actually, that's quite pretty. I'm going to keep Divine Rose. This is a long wearing formula too, and very opaque. I wouldn't say her matte is a beginner friendly formula though. Like, you need a lip liner and be careful because they're very opaque. And then this is Elson. Oh, Elson's pretty. Actually, I'm going to keep those. They're very pretty. Actually, no, I'm going to move Elson on. I don't need any more reds. I've got a heap of reds and they don't get as enough wear as it is. I have 3 Makeup by Mario lipsticks. This is his lip cream in Muted Mauve, and I say it all the time. It's so underrated, this formula and this shade. It's actually one of my most used shades, truly. I've actually nearly finished this. It is quite long wearing. It's like a lip cream, so it's not all the way matte. It's not going to dry down and be uncomfortable or get crackly or like give you butthole lips or anything, but it is still quite long wearing, and it is such a beautiful shade, truly. So keeping that. This one is his, I guess this is more of a matte lipstick formula to him. This is in the shade Sierra, and I really like the formula. I just don't love the shade. See how it's just a bit too light and peachy for me personally on the everyday, but I do really like the formula. It reminds me of the Givenchy Sheer Velvets, but I am actually going to declutter this because this shade, it's just not quite right for me. And then this one is also one of my faves. This is Bronx Baby, and this is his new satin formula, and it's beautiful. It's like a darker version of the Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick. So if you're like a medium or dark, deep dark skin tone, maybe not deep dark, medium dark, and you want like the equivalent, I would presume, as someone who's not a makeup artist, of Natasha Denona My Dream, Bronx Baby from Mario, I think, is one you might want to look at. My husband got me these YSL, these are those ones that are super popular. I don't even know what they're called. This one is the shade 122, and it's just not my shade. And I gotta be honest, I love the packaging of these. This one is shade 4. It's got the little star in it, but I love the packaging of these, what I was saying. And regardless of these shades, they're not my super fave shades, but the formula of these, unfortunately, I don't know if I'm the only one, but these dry out my lips and like make them hurt because they dry them out so much, so badly. So I've held on to them for such a long time because of the packaging, but I need to let them go because even though I really, really love the packaging and they were a gift, I cannot use these at all. They just hurt my lips, unfortunately. These are my Patrick Tar lipsticks, and I got sent all of these in PR. I know, I died. And these are amazing. I really like this formula. If you haven't tried this formula, it's awesome. I actually have a screenshot of the swatches of these, so I am not going to swatch them on my hand. I'll just show you the screenshot, but I'll just quickly show you the bullets in case you want to see them. Actually, I think 2 of these are the same shade, yeah. So I'm going to declutter this one because I already have this shade. I actually got this for free in my recent Patrick order. So these are the bullets right here. My favorite shade is this one, which is Blushing. It's like this gorgeous, I don't know, just a natural color for me on the everyday. Then there's Oh She's Single. And then the pink one is She's Hard to Get. So She's Hard to Get and She Must Be New Here. And they're absolutely gorgeous. I really love this formula. Again, reminds me of the Westman Atelier lip suede formula. It's quite similar to that, but the lip suedes are a bit more long wearing than the Patrick Tar ones. I was also super duper lucky to get all of his lip creams in PR as well. I don't know if this is every shade, but it feels like it's mostly all the shades, and these are amazing. This formula is slept on. These are so comfortable. They're comfortable like a satin lip, but they are long wearing. Not as long wearing as a matte liquid lip, but they are, like, I get a good 5-6 hours out of these. These are brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and I love, love, love the shades. So again, I have a screenshot of the swatches of these, so I'm going to swipe into them. I'm not getting rid of any of these because I love the formula so much. And I also have a short here up on my YouTube as well as on my Instagram page where I have lip swatched every single one of these, if you're interested. I have these two Vice Blonde liquid lips from Urban Decay. I have Unbreakable. And these are the only liquid lip type, they're like a satin type liquid lip. It's quite a vinyl, I think they call them. Oh, and this one is Text Me. And these are the only ones that, like, these do not budge on my lips. Now these dry down to be quite a matte, like a long wearing liquid lip, but they actually have, they're quite a comfortable liquid lip, I personally feel, but you need to let them dry down completely. I'm just gonna wipe this swatch off because if I let them dry down, it's not gonna come off. So if you let these dry down completely, they dry to be like a complete matte finish, and they are long wearing but lightweight. They don't give you butthole lips or anything like that. But if you don't let them dry down completely, just full disclosure, they might feel a little bit sticky, so you just need to let them dry down, okay? Before you like rub your lips, like, or before you like carry on with your day kind of thing. I think that is all of my like multiple brands of lip products. So now let's do like single ones. I'll just bunch a heap together. Let's do lip crayons. This is one of my favorite lipsticks as well. This is the shade Blush Matte in the Monster Crayon from House Labs, and I wear this so often, as you guys know. Kind of like a velvety feel, like a matte, a more hydrating version of the Givenchy Sheer Velvets, if you will. Very, very long wearing, and I love the application. I love how easy this is to apply. I really, really like this. Like, I'd love more shades of this as well. This is the Nude Stick Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Kiss, and I actually got this for free, I think, as a sample in an order, and I don't even think I've ever tried it, and that's not my shade. So I'm going to move that on. I got this for free in an order somewhere. I know that for sure because I wouldn't have bought that. I got this in PR actually from Surat. This is Heaven, and it's actually quite pretty. It's like one of those clicky ones, and it's kind of like one of those lip balmy type lips, and I actually really like that, so we'll keep that. This is the NARS Dolce Vita lip crayon, and I really, really like this as well. It's kind of like a soft pinky red. Looks absolutely gorgeous on the lips, especially around the holidays. And then I got this for free as well with a MAC order. This one is in the shade Devoted to Chili, and it's quite pretty. Look at that. I don't have a shade like that, kind of a red. Very pretty and very long wearing. It is matte though, so keep that in mind. These are some like Korean, Chinese, Japanese makeup brand lip products that I've been sent over time. These three right here were sent from Stylevana, and this one from Flower Nose, this one from Florasis, and this is a really cool lip product from Florasis. So you like, oh, you push it out and it comes out, and then look at the embossing. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and this actual shade is really beautiful. Like a more matte Givenchy Sheer Velvet, if you will. Very, very pretty. I actually really like this this lip product from Florasis, so we'll keep that. This is, I think it's Mary Jane, and it's kind of like a satin balm, and that's a bit too of a warm, ready undertone for me, so I'm actually going to declutter that. This one, I can't read that bottom, so I don't know what this shade is, but I do like this shade. Oh, I do really like that, but I'm not going to wear it, and I've had it for a while, so I need to move it on. This one is, it says Sacred Warmth, and this is Florasis actually, I'm pretty sure this one. Oh, that is pretty, but I'm not going to wear it. I know I won't. So I'll move that on, and then this one is, I cannot read that. Oh, it's a red. Oh, that's a pretty red. Oh, that's a cool red actually. I don't have a red like that. It's like an orange. Yeah, we're going to keep that. That's cool. I actually forgot I have this Lisa Eldridge Velveteen in the shade Dragon, and it is very pretty. Look at that. It's such a cool red. It's like a terracotta red. I really like it. I don't love this formula as much. It's very much a liquid lip, but I am going to keep it because I like to have all of Lisa's formulas. This is one of the Dior Addicts, and it is in 812 Tartan, and this is such an amazing like autumn fall lip color. Oh, it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Not very long wearing, you do need to like reapply it, but it's quite comfortable on the lips. Actually, it's a wonderful lipstick. The Clé de Peau, what are these called? Rouge Creams. This is Calanthe Orchid, one of my faves. I love this. And it looks even nicer on the lips, truly. And it's kind of like a lip cream, kind of like the Patrick lip creams. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. I wish they would extend the shade range of this to include more browns, and I would pick up more. I'm a brown lipstick wearer, what can I say? This is the new Nars Explicit Lipstick in Exposed, and it's pretty, but it's not my fave. It just has this, a little bit of like almost too cool of an undertone. I don't know, it's a weird undertone a little bit, but I do like it, and I love the packaging. Vive 90s, this is a matte formula, and this is one of the best, like, if you are a 90s makeup wearer, you need this shade. It is absolutely stunning. Very, very long wearing. It's a comfortable matte formula, but it is a matte, but it is comfortable, doesn't give you butthole lips or anything, and very, very long wearing, and it looks amazing. The Vive lip products are actually quite slept on, I think. I picked this up because of I really wanted this like packaging, and I just picked the wrong shade of this lipstick. So this is Fenty Beauty, and I don't even know, let me see. Oh, Mother Lover. And it looked really different online. It's a bit too light for me, but I guess that makes a good like brightening shade, but I really would like to pick up a different one of these, and you can just, they have a refill, like I'm pretty sure this comes out at some point. But yeah, I'll keep it because I really like this, and I'll get a refill at some point. And then this is the Rare Beauty in Humble, and I do not like this formula. I really like her lip liners, but I don't like this lipstick formula. It gives me butthole lips, and it's very drying on the lips, even though I like the shade. So I'm actually going to move that one on because I'd like to see her come out with a satin formula. This is the last batch. This is the Gucci lipstick in Joanna Burgundy. Yeah, Joanna Burgundy, and look at it. Is that not one of the coolest shades? It's gorgeous. This unfortunately tastes like fragrance. So if you are sensitive to fragrance on the lips, do not get this. Very long wearing. It's quite comfortable for a matte formula, but it tastes like fragrance. So I don't wear it as much as I want to just because of that. So if anyone knows a lipstick with this specific kind of shade, a deep, deep burgundy, that doesn't have fragrance in it, please let me know. I actually got sent this one from Piaf. This is Monica Blunder in the shade Anna Maria. It's quite pretty, but it is also not, I like the crayon and I really like the formula. It's just this shade is not for me. So I will move this one on. This is the Rephr Lip Blur in Bloom, or lip blush, and it is, I don't get the point of this product. It is so, if you're a no makeup wearer, you'll probably like this. It's like a very, very sheer Givenchy sheer velvet, like very, very sheer. So I would actually declutter this, but I'm keeping it for my full brand review, but I don't recommend it. This is Charlotte Tilbury Icon Baby, and I don't know if you can see, when I've used it a couple of times, it's got like these like weird grit in it, like sand. It honestly feels like sand. So I really like the shade, but I'm gonna throw this in the bin because it has like sand in it. It's weird, and I've scraped a heap off. Like it's bizarre. It truly is bizarre. And then this is a Chantecaille Lip Veil in Yarrow, which I don't even know if you can get this shade anymore, but it's very pretty. Isn't that stunning? I like to usually keep the lip veils from Chantecaille in my handbag as well as like fuss-free lips. So these are all the lip products that I am keeping, or like lipsticks, liquid lips, that kind of a thing that I am keeping. I am not counting them, okay? I don't want to. So yeah, these are all the ones that I'm keeping, but I am decluttering 22. So decluttering 22 and keeping a whole lot, but that's okay. Oh, actually decluttering 23. This is my lip gloss lip balm collection. There is a couple of lip balms running around like downstairs in my handbag, all that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to show you them because they're just going to get used up. Chances are it's a Summer Fridays one or a Sigma lip mask, if I'm honest. I'm not going to swatch a heap of these. I'm just going to swatch maybe the ones that I'm a bit unsure about, but you know, it's just going to get a bit sticky. So I'll just talk to you more so about the formulas of these ones rather than like swatching, because a gloss is like kind of shit, you know what I mean? So as if that's annoys you. Let's start off nice and easy. These are the Sigma lip oils. I did get sent these in PR, but I actually have had this one before. This is the shade Tranquil. I had this, I like purchased it once before and I actually used the whole thing up. So I'm going to keep all of these because when I tell you I go through lip oils and lip balms like crazy, I do. So even though right now these are completely unopened and it seems excessive, I promise you, probably by the end of next year, I will have used all 4 of these up. And these are quite a hydrating, nourishing lip oil formula. They have no like fragrance taste or anything to them. I actually really quite like this formula. I also just have this Denona lip glaze, or it's not a lip glaze, it's a glaze. And I like to use this to mix with my defining neutral, like my groundwork palettes and stuff, and just also as a gloss and stuff like that, so I keep that. Let's look at these Sigma glosses. Actually, there's this one too. They sent me these in PR, and this one I am going to declutter because I don't know if you can see these chunks of glitter. They come through on the lips and they hurt, so this is going to move on to someone else. And then with these ones, I'm definitely going to keep these two, because I love a brown and a gold, and this is a beautiful true lip gloss type formula. I don't know if I want to keep these, so these ones I am going to quickly swatch. That's a bit pink for me, so no. That was the shade, by the way, Lilac Wine. No, I don't think so. That is Quarter Rosa. This one is Secret Garden, which might be nice for like when I have... No, I'm going to declutter those 3. These are 2 Kaleidos lip glazes. I have the shades Last Smoke and Skinny Dip, and they're basically like a brown, nude, and like a mauvey type color, and they are gorgeous. I love these like products. They're incredibly hydrating. They have a beautiful amount of tint to them, and they look really, really nice over a lipstick, but also just on their own. They're stunning. They are stunning and so comfortable. These are the Mario plumping lip colors, and I really like the shades of these. So I have Soft Nude, which is that one. Like, oh, isn't that beautiful? And then I also have Soft Blush, which is equally stunning. But these are so short wearing. Like, they look gorgeous, but they are the shortest wearing lip products I've nearly ever tried. So and they're not hydrating enough on the lips to warrant like constant reapplication. So I'm actually going to declutter them finally, because I rarely ever reach for them due to how short they last on the lips and not being super comfortable. These are some Odin's Eye lip glosses or lip products. I think they're all lip glosses, yeah, that I got in PR. This one's actually crossed with NG Nyquist. It's a glow called Radioactive. No, I don't think we need that. I do like these actually, they're quite pretty. This is a shine called Buttercup. Oh, that is pretty, but I'm not going to wear it. Let's be real. I need to be realistic. And this is called Endurance. I do like that, but I'm just not going to wear these colors. I like to think that I'm going to stray outside my comfort zone, but I'm not. I'm not going to, especially when it comes to lips. I got these like Wonder Skin products sent to me in PR, and these are like the oddest, most awful things I've tried. So it's like a lip mask, and like it goes blue, and then you're supposed to leave it and then wipe it off, and it becomes like a lip tint, and it's, see, and oh, these are not good. And then I don't know what this is. This is like a top gloss. It's like a gloss, but it's like, again, blue. Like, no, I'm okay. Thank you so much. I never even showed these in a video because I got them and I was like, what the hell are these? So they're going. I got one of the Clinique Black Honey lip things in like I got this for free with an order, and I mean, if you like it, that's awesome. I can see that looking nice on some people, but I was like, nah, that's not for me. Let's just quickly talk about these two. So this is the Tatcha lip mask, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice lip mask. I got this in a Christmas set actually, and if you can get one of these in the Christmas set, I think they're really lovely. This is the Sigma Melt Lip Mask, and I've been through like 3 of these already, I got this one sent in PR actually, so it's untouched, and I will keep this because, like I said, I've been through 3 of these, and I actually like these ones more than I like the Laneige ones. They're just more long wearing and more nourishing on the lips, and I really like the shades. And then these are the Summer Friday lip balms or lip butter balms. Surely they need no introduction. Cherry and vanilla, and I have an iced coffee one on the go, and I've gone through multiple versions or like multiple ones of these, so I am absolutely keeping these. These are full and untouched, just waiting for me to finish my other ones. And then this is my Rephr lip exfoliator, so it has like that. So I like to keep this because it's a good little exfoliator. And then this is my Chanel Hydra Beauty Micro Lip Serum, and I, especially when I'm going to wear like a more matte lipstick, I like to actually apply this as I start, like very start doing my makeup, and it's just kind of like adds an extra level of hydration to my lips. Like I said, my lips are really sensitive and they get dry very easily, even though I drink a heap of water. It's just always been the case, so this is just an extra level of hydration for me, so I really like that. The Milk Makeup Lip Oil, this is brilliant. I have the shade Odyssey. I do like the Say one more, but I mean, I don't know if you can see, I'm already like down to here with it. I think this is beautiful, very hydrating, nourishing. It's not as long wearing as the Say lip oil, for example, or even the Sigma lip oils, so I wouldn't repurchase this, but I will use it completely up and I quite like it. This is the Westman Atelier, what are these called, squeaky lip balms. It's in the shade, like it's a red shade, so I will keep this for when I wear like red lips and stuff, but a red lip gloss, like, it's not super duper my fave. Just, I find it intimidating. Same with this one. I got this because I love, it's a cherry shade from Vive, and actually the Vive lip oils are phenomenal. I've been through 2 of them before. I've been through peach and the pink one, is it Rosa, I think it was called, and I love the shade, but I just find it a little bit intimidating to wear, but I'm gonna keep it still because it's gorgeous. It's one of the worst lip glosses I've ever tried in my life. This is the Gucci one, and this has that like real chemical, medicine-y type smell to it. It's like a plumping one, and it's like a spicy plumping one. So that combined with the smell, with the taste, it is awful, and it's a no from me. Same with this Natasha Denona one. It's this awful chemical. It's very similar to the Gucci in that way, where it's got this awful chemical medical smell. It's a like spicy plumping. I like a mint plumping, just for reference sake. And then the glitter in here is like chunks of glitter, and it like hurts on your lips. Like you feel the glitter and it hurts. So definitely a no. These are my 2 Patrick Ta lip glosses. So this is just a normal lip gloss. It's got no plumping or anything in it, and it's called She's Expensive, and I love the shade. I've actually worn this in a few videos recently. Love that. This is She's Superficial, and this is actually a plumping one, and this one is a little bit spicy, but it's not a spicy that I can't handle. It is very subtle. So and I love the shade of this one. It's like, it's beautiful over a heap of lips, and I'd actually like a shade like this from him in the non-plumping version personally, but this is lovely, and I'm keeping it. This is the Rabanne lip gloss in the shade Glowies, and this is fine, but the packaging and everything, it's just fine. It's so not worth picking up at all. The packaging is super cheap. It's not luxurious in any way, and the formula is just meh. This is one of the REM Glassy Balms in the shade Hocus Cocoa, and it's fine. It's nothing super long wearing. It's comfortable on the lips and everything. It's just fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to pick this one up. I actually quite like this brand and their products, but this particular, I wouldn't go out of my way to pick it up personally. This is one of the Stila plumping lip glosses, and I actually really like this, and I really like the shade, because see how deep it is? It's got quite a bit of pigment to it, and it's like a minty cooling plumping, which is what I like. And so and this has a really nice shade range too, if you like a plumping lip gloss. It is a bit thicker of a gloss though, so it doesn't give you those like stringy lines or anything, but it can feel like if your hair flies across your face, it might stick to it, so keep that in mind. But they do have a great shade range. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot I owned this. This is the Phantom gloss, I think, in the shade Rise from Hourglass, and it's beautiful, but the problem I have, which I just made a mess of that, is that even though that shade looks absolutely gorgeous, it's really not long wearing. I mean, it feels nice on the lips and everything. I'm pretty sure this has a bit of a plump to it. I can't actually remember, I'm gonna be honest. So if it doesn't, disregard that. And I love the shade, but it just really isn't long wearing. So I'll keep it and use it up, but I wouldn't recommend it. I have 3 Lisa Eldridge lip glosses and I can't recommend them enough. These are the best lip glosses I've ever tried, hands down, period. Truly. I would love more shades. Eventually I will pick up more shades. This one is Silent Sun, Dancing Queen, or no, Dancing Rose and Affair. And they're amazing. They're kind of like a lip oil lip treatment with a gloss, but they don't feel like your hair's gonna get stuck to your face, or like doesn't give you like that goopy feeling. It's very light on the lips but looks glossy and is intensely hydrating. Like gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Like don't sleep on them. Also, this Clé de Peau gloss is beautiful. This is Mochara, absolutely really stunning. Again, kind of like the Lisa Eldridge, where it's like not too heavy, a little bit thicker than the Lisa Eldridge, nice and hydrating, but not like thick and heavy feeling. Like it's just stunning. I really like the Fenty lip oil, and I have the Fenty lip oil, and then I also have the holographic gloss bomb from last year. I mean, do I need to even say anything? Gloss bombs are gloss bombs. I love the oils. I say it all the time, but I would love this in the cream formula. The oil is very hydrating and nourishing on the lips, and then the gloss bomb is self-explanatory, right? They're phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. This is the House Labs lip oil, just in the clear one. No, and this one is really not worth a pickup in my mind. It's not long wearing, it's not very hydrating. It kind of just feels and does nothing. Like you're better off getting the Sigma lip oil or like Dior lip oil for reference, but I will keep it just because of the brand, but I don't recommend it. It's one of my all-time favorite lip glosses, and I really just need to pick up a new one because I'm like scraping the sides. This is Golden Nude from Mario, and truly one of the best lip glosses. It has no plump or anything to it, but it's just this perfect gloss to go over every kind of like brown lip. Like I can't recommend it enough, truly. This is the Rare Beauty Liquid Balm, and in Nearly Neutral. It's fine. I mean, it's just fine. It's not hydrating, it's also not intensely hydrating, it's also not long wearing, so it's not one that, again, that I would like, I'm not like raving about it. I'm not running out to repurchase it if I lose it, but it's nice. This one, however, I am running out to repurchase. This is the shade 38. I think it's called Rosy Beige. The name, it just has 38 on the bottom. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer. I picked this up because of Blair's recommendation and she nailed it. This has a little bit of a cooling feeling to it, not too intense though. It's gorgeous, absolutely such a beautiful shade, really stunning. Like I said, if I lost it right now, I'd pick it up again. This is the Chanel lip gloss in 722, the Cocoa Gloss, and it's beautiful. I didn't expect to like this as much. I was a little bit worried it was gonna be like a goopy type formula, but it's not. It's a very kind of, it's a more thick formula. Actually, what does it remind me of? Hang on. It kind of reminds me of the Stila Plumping Gloss, but a little bit thinner. Yeah. So it does have a little bit of a sticky feel to it, but not in a gross way, and doesn't make your lips gross or anything. But I love the shade. It's just absolutely beautiful. So yes, keeping. And I would repurchase. I also really like the Hourglass gloss. This is just a straight gloss, but I really like the shade of this. It's just a really nice kind of brown, very pretty, very similar feeling to the Chanel lip gloss, but like in that kind of creamy formula. Stunning, but a true lip gloss. So it's not like a lightweight feeling or anything. It's not heavy on the lips in terms of like making it goopy or anything, but it is a little bit sticky. These are the Tower 28 juice balms. I have the shade Mix and Shake, and I do really like these, but they kind of dry my lips out. I love the packaging and I love the shades, and I really tried to persevere with these, but for something that's supposed to be a balm, it just is not hydrating enough, even though I love this product. So I'm actually gonna let these go, unfortunately, even though I really don't want to, because I really love the packaging and everything. And I like the idea of the product, but what's the point in keeping them when they like dehydrate my lip? These are my last 2 glosses. So I actually got this for free in a Mecca beauty lip box. This is the By Terry Baume de Rose gloss, and I've tried it once and I really don't like it, and it tastes like fragrance. So it's just kind of a clear one, but it's not for me. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. And then this is the Charlotte Tilbury Plumpgasm in medium deep, and my mom actually gave me this to me because she didn't realize it was a plumping one, and she hated the plump. This is an intense plump. It's I can't remember. It's more like a minty spice. It's not a proper mint, it's not a proper spice, but it is an intense plumping feeling. So if you don't like that, you will not like this, but I don't mind it. It's not too intense for me, or it is quite intense for me, but I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me like the Gucci one or the Natasha Denona one, and I really love the shade of this. So yeah, I really like this, but you might not like, if you don't, especially if you don't like plumping, just stay away, trust me. So we're keeping 38 glosses, lip balms, lip oils, that kind of a thing. And then we're gonna declutter 18. There you go. I feel like I've done pretty well with the lip declutter so far, because it was 23 lipsticks I decluttered, so that's 33, 41 so far. That's pretty darn good, if you ask me. So these are my lip liners. I remember like not so long ago I had like none, and now look at how many I have, and I love it. I'm not gonna be mad about it. Do I even want to get rid of any of these? Probably not, to be honest. It seems weird because I have so many, so it seems weird for me to say this, but I have quite a curated lip liner collection. I select lip liners when I purchase them very carefully. There's only potentially one, which is weirdly enough this Tom Ford lip liner in the shade Bait, and only because you actually can't get it anymore. But it is such a really nice shade. Really, really nice. Actually, no, I'm just going to keep it because on the lips, it like matches my lip color perfectly. All right, let's do pink ones first. This is Tower 28 Fill Me In. These are also a really great lip liner. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Listen, I'm going to warn you now. I have like 3 shades in different variations. Brown, pink, like a pinky nude, and red. So it's like 50 shades of brown or whatever, and I don't care because they're all different. We said pink. This is Patrick Tar. What is this called? She's Hard to Get, and I got this just recently. Actually, it's like a clicky one, and I got it to match the lipstick. I actually bought this one with my own money to match the lipstick perfectly, so love it. This is Lisa Eldridge Petal, which I need to sharpen, but matches the lipstick perfectly. Lisa Eldridge lip liners are impeccable. This is Charlotte Tilbury Icon Baby. Ooh. This also needs to be sharpened, so I'm gonna have to sharpen that to swatch it. And I forget that I have Icon Baby quite a lot. I need to put it somewhere in the forefront of my mind. That's actually more of like a brown. I actually like that. Charlotte Tilbury lip liners are good too. This is Pat McGrath Labs Divine Rose. Pat has some good lip liners too, actually. She has a really good lip liner formula. Let's see, are there any other pinks? Oh yeah, Rare Beauty Lively, I'm pretty sure this is. Where does it say the shade name on here? Yeah, Lively. And this actually matches my lip color perfectly too. Gorgeous. I really like I didn't like the Rare Beauty lipsticks, but I really like the Rare Beauty lip liners. I think that's all the pinky ones, right? Yes. Now let's just do red. So this is Lisa Eldridge Ribbon. Gorgeous. Charlotte Tilbury Kiss and Tell. Also beautiful. I do prefer the Lisa Eldridge lip liners to the Charlotte Tilbury, just FYI though. They're a bit more, they're just nicer on the lips. They don't tug as much. This is Gucci shade number 6, and it matches Joanna Burgundy perfectly, and actually is a really, really nice lip liner formula. This one is the Patrick Tar She Must Be New Here, and I actually got this one for free in my Patrick Tar order with the lipstick. She's cute. And then I have the Rephr Lip Sculpt in red, which is a nice deep red. And I got this because the lip sculpts are some of the longest wearing lip liners, because they have the little clear setting gel on the other end that like sets them in place, and it's brilliant, truly brilliant. If you haven't tried the Rephr lip sculpts, get on them. That was very bossy, you know, just if you want to. The rest of these are basically different variations of brown. So let's do the next lip sculpts from Rephr. So this one is Fawn. I'm just going to keep doing it on here even though it hurts. Fawn. My all-time favorite, which is Taupe. They're very similar, but I just like Taupe more. These are phenomenal. Love, love, love. Like, would repurchase instantly. I also picked up 2 of the new Rephr lip blurs. This is in the shade Opal and Stone. And I do not think these are worth it. They're like the lip blushes. and they just like, they're supposed to be long wearing. They're not long wearing. Do not recommend. I do recommend the Half Magic, what are these called? Lip Sculptitudes. I have the shade I'll Pray For You, and the other side is I Have Needs. So this is I'll Pray For You, and then I Have Needs. So you get 2 shades in the one. I think that's phenomenal. Such a good formula too. And I like how it's just like the little crayon. Really, really good. This is Rare Beauty Patient. I actually don't know if you can get this. I think I got it with the balm in like a holiday pack last year. But I love their formula. The Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. Clearly my most used lip liner. Look at it. This is an I Need a Nude. It's Natasha and it's pure perfection. Truly perfection. Vive Bark. Also amazing lip liner. Look at it. Ugh. That is a shade. It is such a good lip liner. Super creamy, doesn't feather, amazing. This is Pampas from Ilia, and it's fine. It's nice and creamy. It doesn't feather or anything. It's really quite pretty, but you don't get a super precise line, so just keep that in mind, which I don't mind. But it's not as long wearing as others, but I don't mind it. This is another Patrick Ta one in Oshi Single. See how it's like 50 Shades of Brown? Very pretty. Another Pat McGrath, nope, this is Hourglass, sorry, in Expose. And it's nice. It's not my favorite, but it's a decent lip liner formula, and I really like the shade. This is an awesome lip liner formula. This is the Makeup Forever Waterproof Artist Color pencil, and this is in the shade Wherever Walnut, and it's really pretty. Really, really pretty and really, really long wearing. I actually wouldn't mind a couple more shades in these. Lisa Eldridge 1N Sculptin shade. Again, phenomenal. This is more of a pencil, so it's a little less creamy than her other ones, but still phenomenal. Very long wearing. One of my all-time faves. Lisa Eldridge Fawn. Again, big fave of mine. Absolutely love it. This one is Sorcery. So pretty. Lip liners never used to excite me, but now they really get me going, I'm not gonna lie. These are 3 from Glaminatrix. So this is Agile, and theirs is quite similar to the Lisa Eldridge like Fawn and Sorcery formula. So that's Agile, very pretty. This one is Fearless, nice chocolate brown. And this one is Gracious. Very pretty. This one is Charlotte Tilbury Foxy Brown, and I really like wearing this with Tartan from Dior, the Lip Addict. Kosas in the shade 100, and it is gorgeous and matches my lips really well as well. This is a really nice formula. It reminds me a little bit of like the Rare Beauty lip liners a little bit. Tower 28 Work of Art. Really pretty. Pat Contour, which is an amazing shade. Gorgeous. All of these are great, by the way. They're all really, really long wearing. They don't feather. They're phenomenal. If there's one I feel slightly differently about, I will tell you. If I'm just pointing out the shade, just know that I think it's a highly recommended lip pencil. Hermes Beige Tan. Obsessed with this. Obsessed. Such a good formula. Such a good shade. I want more. Natasha Denona Cleo. Gorgeous. Tom Ford Irresistible. This is his new ones. And stunning. And just a note, this is my longest wearing lip liner I've ever tried. Truly. Like even over the Makeup Forever. This is so long wearing. Lancome Tint Idol Throwing Beige is the shade. And it is very much like the Lisa Eldridge lip liner formula. And that's because Lisa Eldridge is the director of Lancome as well. Dior 100. Gorge. Victoria Beckham Lip Definer in the shade 1. A little bit drier. If you find some of these too creamy and you want a more drier formula, then you want this one. It's still long wearing and everything, but it's just a bit drier. This is the Fenty Beauty Peanut Butter. I love the shade. Love the shade. But this moves on me. So it doesn't stay in my lip lines, it like transfers outside of my lips. And I know Blair, Simply Blair here, has had the same issue. So I love the shade of this, but it moves. So I don't actually recommend this one, sorry. Speaking of Blair, I got this because of her, this Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap. Oh, look at it. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Chanel in the shade 158. Amazing. And then one of my all-time favorite lip liner formulas as well is the Mario one, super slept on. So I have the shade Toasty and Almond. So this one is Almond, beautiful, and this one is Toasty. And I know all of these look the same, but they're all different to me. I know, but oh, I love every single one of them, truly. I'm not getting rid of them because they're all phenomenal. So that is my lip liner collection, okay? And no, I'm not counting them. I don't need that negativity in my life, okay? So that, my friends, is my lipstick, lip gloss, lip balm, lip liner collection. And a little bit of declutter. I think I did pretty well on the declutter though, personally. Okay, so that is lips. I mean, I have mascaras and stuff like that and eyeliners, but I can already tell you I'm pretty much not going to get rid of any of them, so there's no point in filming it, I don't think. So I'm going to rearrange my room and stuff a little bit, so I think I will film that. So that'll probably be the next one, is like me reorganizing my makeup and a little bit of like a room tour type deal. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys, and if you're watching till this point, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Extra special shout out to my Lily absolute legends and all my channel members here. Thank you for the support, and I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.